Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I want to do a little video on my preferred multicolor filament. So I've mentioned in the past that I do markets and festivals, and at the markets and festivals I sell little fidgety toys, the slinky dragons, and much more stuff. But this is kind of my bread and butter. This is what I've been selling for the past couple years. And I want to share with y'all the multicolor filaments that I use that seem to do the best and that I get the most praise for at the markets. So the filament that I use is Strong Hero 3D. I've been using this filament for quite a while now, and honestly it's been kind of like my secret weapon. I'm going to these markets and people are just super wowed by the colors and just how amazing the filament turns out, how well it turns into a product. So what we're gonna do is a multi-part video. We're gonna start off with these 6 filaments here, and I do want to stress that I have purchased these with my own money. This is my own review. Nobody's paying me to say this or do this. In fact, I was kind of hesitant to make this video because, like I said, this has been kind of my secret weapon. So what we're going to do is a multi-part video on the different color filaments that they offer. So the ones that I use the most are the red, purple, blue. That's kind of like the first dragon you've seen in the beginning of the video. We have the Chameleon Rainbow, the black and red, the Dune wood, black and purple and red, and black and green. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a couple things on the printers. I think I'm going to do something like a little dice tower just to kind of show off the overhangs and the different angles. But I'm going to print one of those out of each one of these colors, and we'll go over them and I'll show them to you and so you can actually see what they look like. All right, so here's the dice towers printed. They print with no support. It's a great file, and I like using different kinds of filaments on this kind of file because it kind of shows all the overhangs and, you know, the edges, and just to see if you can see any of those layer lines and you actually get the full effect of the color and the vibrance, mainly because it's a model that you kind of have to twist around. So starting on this side, we have the purple, red, and blue. Then you have the Chameleon Rainbow. You got the black and red. You got the Dune wood. Then you have the red, black, purple. And then, again, my favorite, the black and green. So I'm going to bring y'all in a little closer. We're going to look at these and just kind of go over anything. They have not been cleaned up. I give you my word. These are exactly how they came off the printer. In fact, you can see in the print process that there's no support or there's no fraying or anything like that. So anything that you see now is exactly how they come off. And that is one of the things that I love about this filament. All right, let's check them out a little closer. Go left to right. This is going to be the red, purple, blue. As you can see there, you have your bluish purple and your red. It's like a dark red. Now, I have not torched these or anything. This is exactly how they come off the A1. All right, then we have the Chameleon Rainbow. I mean, just look at that. I have not touched this. I have not torched it. this is exactly how they come off the printer. This is kind of one of the reasons I'm showing y'all this. Just, it's insane how beautiful this filament is, especially if you're looking for these multicolor applications. And then this one is the red and black. And then you got the Dune wood. Now I'm sure there's much better applications for this, but it does have, you know, it's the wood type filament, and you can see there's a little bit of little hairs hanging off here and there, but nothing bad. I can tell you, it looks like the camera is kind of exaggerating, you know, some of like the layer lines, but they don't look that bad in person. But you can definitely see imperfections better in the camera. But that's that one. And then we have the red, black, and purple. This is kind of one of the very first ones that I ever used on a Slinky Dragon, and it came out absolutely incredible. Like look at underneath there. But just look at that color with the red, the black. It's almost like the hints of black. And then you got that purple at the top, which goes from like a lighter color purple into the black again. And then you have my favorite, which is the black and green. Now you can kind of see the green in the base, yet the base is very dark, more of the black color. And then how it kind of comes up, and it just happened to turn green right at the top. But how it kind of has the black in between there. It almost looks like, I mean, if it was all green there, you would clearly tell that those wouldn't be bricks. They just kind of look like they're more enhanced with that black behind there, almost like a shadowing. But again, you can look up underneath there and see, look how silky smooth those overhangs are. All right, so let's take a look at each color and its filament. This is the red, purple, blue. You can see there on the side. Then you have the Chameleon Rainbow, which on this you can tell all we got through was like a blue, maybe a darker blue, and then like a light teal. But as you can tell, looks like there's still a few extra colors on there that this print didn't even get to see. Then you have the red and black. And then the way the red and black looks on the spool. The Dune wood. Now I did notice in the video here, you can't tell, but this has a really nice wood grain look to it. But there's probably 3 or 4 different shades of wood in there. But on the video, it's not really coming up that well. Then you have the red, black, and purple. And that's how that guy looks. And then, yeah, you guessed it, my favorite. So it's the black and the green. I just like how the green goes all the way through, even within the black area. So it's not like a solid black. And then this is how that filament looks. Okay, so why is this my go-to filament? Why do I like it so much? The color. The color is absolutely mesmerizing. The color shift, where it shifts from one shade to the next, it's not all of a sudden, it's not like a hard cutoff. It just really flows into the next color. Amazing. The AMS units, when I print it in the AMS, it works absolutely perfect. I haven't had any issues. I've printed well over 100 rolls, never had any issues. As well as the AMS light. The center hole is the exact size that it needs to fit on the spool holder. Haven't had any issues with that as well. The speed. I'm printing this stuff at between 200 and 300 millimeters a second with no issues. The manufacturer has on their website that it's between 20 and 50 millimeters a second. Again, I've printed a ton of this stuff, and I print it as fast as I possibly can. I have not had any failures or anything yet. at the markets, everybody is like, what color is that? I've never seen this before. Now, don't get me wrong, there's a ton of filament out there that color changes and looks really good. But this stuff just has such a vibrant, beautiful look to it, especially if you can see it in the sunlight. In the next video, we're gonna go over 6 more. I'm pretty much gonna do the exact same thing, the same test. We'll see the different colors. If you have any questions or comments, please put them down below. Let me know if there's anything you wanna see, or if you have any questions about how I printed these. I will tell you, I'll put some pictures up here. They are 0.2 layer height. I printed them around 230C, 200 to 300 millimeters a second, and they print absolutely incredible. So yeah, I was gonna keep this a secret, but I just have so many people ask, so many people just are so mesmerized by this color. I figured at least I can do is make a YouTube video on the colors that I use and the reason I like them. In the next video, we're gonna go over these colors. There's 6 here as well. It will be BRO Rainbow, Silver Forge Black, Silk Silver, Silk Gold, a Shadow Rock Black and White, and a Blue Gradient. If you found this video useful or you got anything from it, please don't hesitate to give me a like and subscribe. And don't forget that we have the 1,000 subscriber giveaway for the brand new Bamboo Lab A1 Mini. 1 out of 1,000 people is going to win a brand new printer shipped to their house from Bamboo. It's a pretty sweet little deal. Like always, guys, I truly appreciate it. Until the next video for the next 6, I'll see you then. Thanks, guys. You got, if you say absolutely amazing one more time, or you got any good info, you got any info?